Good morning, everyone. This is Leon, just giving you an update. Today is Thursday, 22nd of September. We're well into spring. Okay, guys, just to give you an update on our trades left over in the week. We on pound and pound yen. We're still active in those two trades. Now, if you look at the pound dollar 4 hour chart, we got into the trade around about this area last week, and it's gone very nicely in our favor. Prices moved down. We at one point we are well over the 200 pip mark, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just have a look here. We're going down into 247 pips to the downside. Incidentally, we've taken profits here. We've taken profits here. So most of this trade is closed out already. Okay, but you can see what's happening now. We've got a bounce going on here. This is indicative of finished business, this candle here, and we've gone back above the moving averages. So to my mind, price is going back up, and there could be very well be a change in direction on the pound. It's very clear in this sense as well. If you're looking off the daily chart, there's a bounce, here's a bounce, there's a third bounce over here. Can price turn around and come down further? Yes, absolutely it can. But to my mind, if you've had a 50% retracement almost, and you're this far into the money, I'm going to take some profits off the table. At some point or another, we're going to have to take money, okay? And I will do that. Just to remind you what you could do in a situation like this. This is a very nice problem to have, is to decide where to take your profits, okay? Some schools of thought look at it this way: they will hedge this position now, because because there's a change in direction. We're looking at it this way now, guys. You're getting your 1, 2, 3 pattern developing over here. Okay, so essentially going from a downtrend to an uptrend, we're looking at this happening. Okay, this here. Okay, so ideally what we're looking for in this scenario is, remember, price had come down over here. It had come down, it had gone up, and it had come down. Alright, now we've got compression going on here. Compression, compression, compression. Here's our change in direction signal. It's now doing this. Okay, I'm now looking for a pullback here and then a move out this way. Now, what some people do, or what you can do, is if you're in a fortunate position like this and you got a nice trade going, you can actually hedge it. Okay, nobody says you have to take your profits now. You can do one of three things. You can close out the trade, number one, and take your, let's see how much we got left now. We've got 134 ticks left here. Okay, so we've taken profits along here. We can close this position out, be done with it, look at the change in direction, and we're quite happy with that, because now we're going to go look to go long. The other thing that you could do is possibly move your stop down into this area and say, okay, fine. Well, if price is going to move up and it's going to go beyond this level over here, or this high over here, it's going to take me out and I'll be out my position. It won't be 134, it'll be 114. Boo. So you're giving it another 15 odd pips if you like. All right. The other thing we can do is take our stop back to our original position. Okay, and then wait for the 1, 2, 3 to pan out. Okay, look for the uptrend to get established. Okay, so ideally I want price to come back here, bounce off here, and give me a nice 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. A nice 1, 2, 3 into here. So what I'm looking for over here now is something like this happening. Price has gone up. Okay, it's now pulling back. I want it to pull back into this resistance line here, and as soon as I get a move out here, I'm going to take a long. Okay, I'll take a long, and then I've effectively hedged this position. Alright, so if price goes up this way, that's fine. I'll be in the profit. By the time it gets here, it's going to stop me out here for a couple of pips, which is fine. I'm still making profit here, but then I'll be in a long trade and I'll be up quite a number of pips. If you want to look at it from this point of view, I'll be up. If price gets up here, I'll be up 130 pips again. Okay, which is really nice. If price turns around somewhere in this area here and then decides to go back down and do something to this effect, where it does this type of thing and then comes down, well, there's no harm done, because this position is still in. This position that we take here would be in and it would simply be stopped out, and this position would continue running. So no matter what happens, you're making profits both ways. It's nice, isn't it? Okay, so that's the one way to look at it. For me today, I'm going to close this out because this is a training video, and it's just it's easier. It is in my live trading account. I've taken profits, and I'm going to take profits off here. It's useless just to leave it running. So because I'm expecting a change in direction in the pound, I'm now going to take out this trade. Alright, so I'm going to close it off and say thank you very much. That was a very nice trade on the pound. Okay, incidentally, we've done very well this week, guys. I'll show you the stats right now. Let's just go back to the pound yen. Okay, and I'm having a look at this now. Very much the same scenario. Let me just put the separators in for you. There you go. Okay, again, we took this trade last week on the downside here. Can you see we broke the moving averages here? We had a pullback, we got in. Again, we took profits down here, and yesterday with the rate decision, look at what happened. There's a big, massive spike to the downside, price went up, it's come back down again, and we're bottoming out here. So now, if I go out to the daily, this is my concern. I'm looking at this lot and I'm saying to myself, okay, fine. Is this going to be a triple bottom, or is price going to break through here and do this article here? I mean, it can go and do one or two things. It can go down there, pull back, and then off that resistance area, or it can actually bounce off here, go up, come down, and then move that way again. We don't know. Right now, at this point in time, from a swing trading point of view, certainly, we have no idea. Okay? Yes, Bob. Yes, exactly. No, we're down here. All right, you're down 408 pips. Okay, let's have a look. There we go, 402 pips. My bad, sorry. Okay, so you're down 402 pips. Can I edge this article here? Yes, of course. Now, let's do that. Why not? Okay. If I look at the hourly chart, you can see we're still in a nice 1, 2, 3 to the downside. Yeah. However, I don't have any nice backing here. Can you see? There's no 1, 2, 3 touches here for me. I have to go out to another time frame, and the last time that was true was over here. Can you see? Now the direction of this has moved somewhat. It's come from there to there, and it's now down this way. Can you see? So can price, if it's going to come back, it's probably going to come back here and bounce off this way to the downside. That's fine. So yes, to answer your question, we can do that. Okay, but right now I'm up another 2 positions here, 400 odd pips. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to take out one position, close the order. Let's take out one position here. Close it. Fair enough. Okay, so now we've banked some money right down the bottom here again. Okay, we've got one position left running right at the top here, and we've got an absolutely massive gap between there and here. So what we will do with this trade is, let's go out to the 4 hour and have a look. Sorry about that. Come out to the daily even. Okay, if we find a change, if we find a bounce taking place over here, I'm going to be taking along with my stop below the bottom here, and we're going to ride this trade back up. Okay, if the pound yen is going to change direction, that is. Okay, on the weekly, if you look on the weekly chart, yes, it's hitting a triple bottom here, but like I said, it can go either way. So we're gonna test the series now and have a look. On the daily chart, if it's going to turn around, that's fine. I'll take the long. If it doesn't, I'll just keep the short. There's no indication right now, this very second, that there's a change in direction. So I'm not going to be bothered too much about it today. Probably not tomorrow either, unless there's a big move in the pound in the opposite direction. Okay, we can look at it on the 15-minute and say, okay, fine. If price changes direction from here, if it comes out of this wedge to the upside, makes a 1, 2, 3 pattern, then we'll take the long, and we're going to chase it all the way back up to this area here. Okay, so there we are, guys. We did all right on the binary option part as well. I'm not going to go into details with that, otherwise this video is going to be far too long. Just let's show what we did over the last 3 days. Okay, what you can do is open this up a little bit. Okay, there's our account history. Alright, let's just make sure over here, sales detailed report. Oh wait, hold on, sorry, my bad. Custom period. Yeah, the last 3 days. There you go. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. Gonna save it as a detailed report. So say yes. Boom. There's all our trades that we did. Okay. Every single one of them. All right. And there's our stats for this week. We had a very nice week. Made a gross profit of $1,400, gross loss of $36. And we consecutive losses is 1 out of every 8 trades we lose. So that's not bad. And we had a total of 17 trades. Guys, with this, have a great week. Be safe in the market. We'll see you next week. If you want to run through the analysis on Monday, you're quite welcome to do that with me. Have a great weekend. Cheers, guys.